welcome back. As you can see, I'm on some serious jobs this morning. Got some trimming to do behind a long fence at one of the schools that we do, so I'm going to head over there now, get the strimmer on. Can't get anything else behind it, so there's quite a bit to do. So this is the fence, and if you might have seen another video where I was doing some edge cutting, where I did try and get it all with a flail by reaching over, because that's about the only thing you can get over when you can't reach all the way. So I'm going to get behind there with this now, see if I can tidy the rest of it up and sort it out, and I'll stick the camera on the strimmer, see how it goes, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and especially if you're new here, and it helps the channel out, keep it growing. Nearly a year in now, or will be in May anyway, so yeah, that's what we're on with. First job, I thought, well, it can't be that bad, and I've just got to it, and this is what I'm tackling. So wish me luck with that one. I definitely need that down. So I've done all that, and I've done about 100 metres up that fence line and cleared it all to tide it away from there. And now I've done 2 tanks of fuel on it, and I've got to ride the sweat on. So to the next school to do that. Back this morning out with the T6 and the fixed aircon and the new trailer. Not had to put the extension on, but just coming to Jack's to get a load of hay because we're running out. So he's got it out here ready for me. Just nipping down, he'll get me loaded up, and then back to the yard and get it all off and in the shed. Dad's just getting them unloaded. Look, really nice bales. Jack's helped us out there and saved us because we're running out. We've only got how many left now? Them few back there. So there's not many, there's only 8 there. So these should keep us going a bit longer. There's 10 of them and they're a lot bigger bales. So getting them stacked in corner of that shed. Got the Trimax out, which next job is on Monday. Get this washed off really well, change the wheels on it, get inside it cab washed off as well when I do that. Then get the Trimax on and get all the oils changed on the Trimax. And then next week I think we'll start with some grass cutting as long as the weather's alright, because everything's looking like it could do with a cut now. I'm better off getting on top of it while weather's like this. So that is the plan for next week, get everything ready to go grass cutting wise. Back this Monday morning, T6 is definitely in its winter clothes, so it's time to get it cleaned off, get these boots off it and get it grass ready, because we're going to have to get some cut this week. So that is the plan for this morning. That's tractor all washed off like a new one, ready for wheels changing, and then there's the insider cab to do, and then oils to change on the mower. And if you can see over there, I don't know if you can, if I'll zoom in. No, I can't zoom in. Just there behind that edge, they've just come to spray off that field ready for the taters. So it's a 36 metre abatement. I'll try and get a video when it's coming downfield. I'm just getting inside the tractor cleaned off. Dad's just going to spray the grass and round up the pond field ready for spring barley. And we've got his pipes all on now, so we can use suction to fill it. And we've got an hose pipe for the clean water tank up there to fill that. So that's that 500 litres we're aiming for. So back to spray. Back to spray on this one. That's back to filling now. That's him getting the grass sprayed. He's just having to run boom a bit higher so he can get over the fence post, otherwise he's not getting to any corners. You see now he's lifted up above the fence post, but not really any wind, no drift as you can see, so shouldn't be a problem at all. Over the fence now. just getting rid of that bit of broadleaf weeds in the bottom of the grass, and maybe it'll knock a bit of ragwort. And here we have the T6, all shiny. Oh, footprints on carpet, and it's still rolled up at corners because it's brand new. Only thing is now, carpet's a blue power, so I'm going to have to have tractor resprayed to match the carpet, but that's all looking like new now and smelling nice again. All tidy. Ready for the tyres to put on. I just had a nozzle leaking, so I've just nipped down with another one. We'll just put it on there. And he's going to get this field sprayed, ready to put spring barley in. Just get rid of that grass that's in there. There's quite a bit, even though it looks like there's nothing here when you look. There's quite a bit of grass coming through everywhere. And then there's obviously the worst patches there. That's one. There's quite a bad patch up there. So getting all that sprayed off, and then there's a bad one right down there where it's really wet, so it'll do it good. Plus I cleared that ditch out at the bottom and dragged it onto the side here, and there's all grass growing and that, so hopefully it's all got a good chip and it's all growing, ready to be sprayed off now. Just there's a bit of a breeze, but it's hardly anything, so he's just going to make sure it booms really low next to grass here, and just probably go a metre that way just to be safe. You don't want to knock the grass up. So see new sprayer going in. Russ here, highway, Russ. It is wheel change time, so get cracked on with this and then it should be good to go on the road. So we've got mower on now, and I've just got the oil siphon running. Empty centre gearbox, change oil on that one first. Just pump that, it sucks it out, just can't get to drain plug on it. So that's draining that out, and get it filled back up, and then do the out ones, one there, and then over there. So I had a busy afternoon, diggers on, ready to go, and all belts are tightened up on this, tensioned up. I managed to drain the oil out of the central gearbox, got it topped back up. I'm just going to run it now to make sure everything's running fine and get them outside gearboxes hot enough to change the oil a bit easier so it runs a bit better. And that should be about done. Get panels back on and maybe change them 3 gearboxes tomorrow, because it's getting on now. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock now and it's cold. I've still got about an hour to go on this to get all guards back on. So I'll give it a test run, go for 540E. Fire up. That sounds smooth as. A bit of dust coming out of it all just because it's quite dusty out. So I'm just going to leave it running for a sec, have a walk around it, just make sure all belts are running sweet, which they do look to be. So now it's running sweet, I can get the guards back on and then change the other gearbox in the morning. So I managed to get one of the outer gearboxes done, and I'm just going to leave it at that for today. I'm out with the digger all day tomorrow from early, so it's getting cold. Thought bugger it, we'll finish it off tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow night should I say. Just 2 gearboxes to do, which shouldn't take too long, and then a blade to put on, and I might just touch up a couple of bits of rust on it with some paint, so it's all looking tidy, ready to go. And then that'll be here, all ready, which should be nice. Tractor's all clean, mower's all clean, everything's good to go, and make a start back end of this week, maybe over to the weekend, and then that'll be it. Once we started cutting, we don't seem to stop. Like this morning, Dad's just heading down to get some push and run to finish off this, get ready for concrete, finish off there, and I'm just doing the last 2 gearboxes on this, so I've got siphon running again. I've got them a bit warmer this morning, which I should have done every day to make it a bit thinner, so it is actually doing it a lot faster today, so just keep pressuring there so it keeps going. And then I'll get these 2 changed, fold her up, got one blade to replace, might do a bit of touching up on paintwork, got some red hammer out I think, and then Dad should be back with that. Get that tipped, get fert spreader on that tractor, going to put fert on the pond field, ready for drilling the spring barley, so it's got a bit of some at its feet to get it going, and then finish off with the stone over there, get it all levelled off, nice, ready for concreting. Might be able to get that done tomorrow, but we've got some rubber posts to take out as well, so Dad's just heading off with the TM and the new trailer. Should just get 8 ton on there, so you can see how full it is when it gets back. So that's all gearbox oils changed. That is good to go now. I'm going to fold it up, there's just one blade to swap on it. Got fert spreader on here, need some diesel in, so once I move this, get some diesel in that. Then 2 bags of fert on, which should be enough to give 100 kilograms of N to the acre on ready for the spring barley, which is on it's quite a high rate to be fair putting it on it, but it might nearly get it through. We might have to top it up later on, but at least it's on, and then if weather does change, it's on while it's dry and we're not going to make a mess, and it can get its roots straight in and get going really fast, because hopefully we'll be drilling that next. So this is what Dad's just been to get. This for all brick rubber we had tipped here. I've just put some of it in here just to raise the level a bit more, so I'm not using as much as that of that stuff. And then when I get Manitou and I get bucket on it, start tipping some of that stuff in, drag it around with digger, get it nice and level, and then either whacker it or I'll get roller here to do it, and then I can put, once I've got to about here somewhere, I'll put this end shutter in and then fill that up to there, and then it's all good to go. So that is that whacked in and all compacted, so that's ready to go. Next job is I'm going to take the fert spreader off, I'm going to put the subsoiler on the TM ready to do that field. Dad's just filling the sprayer up, he's got the wheat and the barley to spray and the rapes to spray as well, so we're pretty busy. I want to wash the fert spreader off, but I've only got my little pressure washer and Dad's using the hose to fill his water tank to keep the sprayer going, so I can't take that out because he needs that. So I'm going to sit it on a pallet, and then tomorrow or something I'll bring it out on a pallet and just wash it off that. When that's done, because there is a bit of fert on it still, stuck on it, so it'll be alright just for tonight. And then, like I say, get subsoiler on, and then that's good to go. That's subsoiler on. I'm just going to nip it up to the shed, give it a quick grease. I know I greased it before I put it away, but just in case if that grease has gone hard, it gives it a fresh bit to run around the bearings. Make sure everything's alright, then might make a start. First proper agricultural activity of 2025 is occurring now. Subsoiler is in, it's lifting it nicely. Can you see it there? Getting a good lift. It's pretty tough actually, but you can really see it lifting it up there, getting a right good heave, and hopefully doing a really good job. That looks really nice. Very happy with how that's working up. This tractor didn't do much subsoiling last year because T6 did it, and then the Kubota did a lot of it. So nice to be out on the TM again and doing proper farming. And that is, well, it'll drill beautifully. That it's working up lovely. We'll do a few runs and get out and have a look. So you can see here it's getting a right good lift, lifting everything up. It like comes in a wave up there. It's coming up where the feet are and lifting it all up, getting that compaction out of it. You see all the bits of fertiliser from Dad spreading that this morning, and then once the crumblers broke it up, it's leaving it really nice, and the power arm drill then will just break that up, make a really nice seedbed when that's dried out a bit more as well. Then we should be able to get it rolled into and get a pream on it. That'll be perfect spring barley planting. Quite a lot of fert on, as you can see, but it's giving it about half of what it'll need to fully grow. So then next time we come through, give it the rest of it, and we'll do hopefully a real good crop of spring barley. Got all the subsoiling finished last night, so we're going to get it dropped off this morning and get the drill on, and we can get the spring barley in. The seeds just over there, so hopefully there's plenty of that. If you look carefully and listen carefully, you might be able to hear all the judging that's occurring. Some may say it should have been powered again, some may say not. So the judgment has stopped now, so I don't feel quite as bad for filming what I'm doing. So we're drilling, combination drill again, you've seen it before. Getting the spring barley in, it's going in really nice. Got the marker down, setting out for the next run. I'm following the marker on there, it's nice and straight, don't need a GPS here. Running at 1,000 on the PTO, and we're putting it on 14 stones to acre, whatever that means. I think the conversion comes to around, I'll have to work it out on my phone, but that's what my grandpa said, and we've got the settings in my dad's little book which say what number to put it on for this spring barley seed that were from last year to get to that Swahili measurement. So yeah, like I said, going really nicely. Umming and ahhing whether to roll it. To be honest, it's quite wet in that corner, you can see when it changes colour. so probably won't get rolled because it's not worth just rolling part of it. Gonna try and get a pre-em on it. It is forecast rain all weekend, so might be able to get a pre-em on it Monday because we ain't got the chemical at the minute. So if we could do that Monday, that'd be going to Friday today, so Saturday, Sunday, a bit of rain on it. Pre-em Monday. It's got the fertiliser on already, so it should get away really nicely because there's a bit of moisture there for it, as you can see. It's dried nicely on top, so it's breaking up lovely for the seedbed, as you can see there as well. So just jumping off now, make sure all the cultures are still dropping seed out. So if I come to this end where the wheel is, give the wheel a little spin, see seed coming out of all them. I've got no blockages. And then just while I'm here, I can check, because the last run I did was a tram liner, so make sure they're the tram line pipes. It's switched off, so I ain't going to tram line the whole field. You see there where pre-emergence markers have been in, which are these, which that means we know where the sprayer wants to run, so they're every 24 metres apart. You can see just over here, this is where the land's a bit heavier. There's odd like clod, but I can't see any barley seeds showing, they're all buried. So a bit of rain at the weekend, that'll do the job of rolling basically, and make sure everything's covered, and it should get its roots down and get going nicely. So yeah, get spun around, keep going, should fly across this really. That was close, low seed sensor just gone off, it's not very even across it, so I'm going to drag it all out so it's nice all the way across. Should get to the end of that run, and then some more seed there to put in. Getting well across this now, nearly there. Dad's just spraying the oilseed rape that you can see down on the tree, just putting a fungicide on that. Then that'll be put to bed for a while, ready for a bit more fert in a couple of weeks, something like that. And yeah, nearly there. Rusty's here to help us. That has gone in beautifully, and to be honest, I might even be able to get back, get the drill dropped off and get the rollers on and get it rolled in as well, because it is drying really nice. I'll just have to avoid that bottom end down there and sort of go around it, but it would just finish it off nice, and we'll get a better pre-em on it if it were nice and rolled and a nice even finish for it. Me and Dad have just come out to take his roof posts out, so he's got mine too. I've got ladders and stuff in the van, so we'll get them whipped down. So we made this device for lifting them out. Don't know if you saw it last year, but get them unbolted and get that on. That's that job done. Really handy with that little tool that I made. Dad's just stacking them over there, and then when we come and get the rest of the posts out, we'll take them away then with the trailer. It's just that we're taking these ones out for now because I want the running track putting in, which goes on all this field, and that's for the new syllabus of GCSE, I think. They need a rugby pitch and the running track at the same time, whereas up until now it's either one or the other, so that's why I've had to come and do that. And heading back to the farm. So I just got back, just helped Grandpa drop rollers off. He's rolled that field, he's done the wet bit that I told him not to do, he's the headland that I told him not to do, so we'll see how that grows. Might not be much in the wheelings because it was rather wet, and just going to put everything away now. Dad's still on his way back, and yeah, just tidy up, get everything away. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and watch out for the next video.